Good afternoon and welcome to the group stage draw for the 2024-25 Premier Sports Cup. Alongside me this afternoon to conduct the draw, we have Stephen Craigan and we have Molly Hyde from the SPFL. She is the Executive for Operations and Events. Well, Stephen, last season is barely finished, but here we are already looking ahead to the new season. And this is a really exciting day, isn't it, for a lot of the teams in this draw?
It is, particularly the clubs lower down the pyramid. I don't think there's any doubt that the addition of this format to the cup competition has really added to it and grown it. Everyone wants competitive football. They want it early on. So I think a lot of the smaller clubs will be looking at the top clubs, likes of Aberdeen, the likes of Hibs, and thinking we could get a draw, we could get a good payday, but also a really competitive game. So it's set up nicely. It
certainly is. Well, there are 40 clubs participating in the group stage, including Buckie Thistle and Brechin City from the Highland League and East Kilbride from the Lowland League. The 8 group winners and 3 best runners-up will be joined in the last 16 by European entrants Celtic, Rangers, Heart of Midlothian, Kilmarnock and St Mirren. Now, once again, it is not divided by region for this year's draw. The clubs will be split into 5 seeding pots, and that is based on last season's final league placings, as you can see on your screen. For the draw itself, we will start with pot 1. The first number to come out of the bowl will automatically go into Group A, the second number into Group B, the third Group C, and that is so on until we get to Group H, and that process will be repeated from pots 1 through to 5. So Molly, if I could ask you please to put the balls into the bowl. And Stephen, could you get us underway please with pot 1?
Number 2.
So number 2, that's Aberdeen, last season's beaten finalists, and as I mentioned, they go automatically into Group A.
Number 8.
That is Dundee United, of course Jim Goodwin's side, newly promoted to the Premiership. They are the first team into Group B.
Number 3.
That is Hibernian, made it into the last 4 of this competition last season, and they are in Group C.
Number 1.
Number 1 is Dundee, League Cup winners in 1973, and they start things off in Group D.
Number 7.
Number 7 is Livingston, League Cup winners in 2004. They go into Group E.
Number 5.
That is St Johnstone, of course famously lifting the League Cup in 2021, and they are in Group F.
Number 4.
Number 4, that is Motherwell, League Cup winners in 1950 and finalists in 2017. They are Group G, and the team going into Group H.
Number 6
is Ross County, who secured their Premiership status at the weekend, beating Raith. Molly, if I could ask you please now to commence with pot number 2. And Stephen, if you could draw out the first team, please.
Number 11.
Number 11 is Greenock Morton. So number 11, I beg your pardon, is Airdrieonians. So Airdrieonians, Rhys McCabe's side, progressing as group winners last season, and they go into Group A with Aberdeen.
Number 14.
Number 14 is Ayr United. They also progressed through as group winners last season. They go into Group B with Dundee United.
Number 15.
15, Queen's Park, a huge win over Airdrie on the final day of the season. They are into Group C along with Hibernian.
Number 16.
Number 16, that's Inverness Caledonian, Thistle beaten finalists 10 years ago. They are in there with Dundee in Group D.
Number 13.
Number 13, that is Dunfermline Athletic, finalists in 2006, and they are in Group E with Livingston.
Number 12.
Number 12 is Greenock Morton, Dougie Imrie's side, finishing 5th in the championship, and they go into Group F.
Number 10.
Number 10 is Partick Thistle, lifted the League Cup in 1971. And they will take on Motherwell in Group G.
Number 9.
And number 9, that is Raith Rovers, famously winning this trophy in 1994. And they are in Group H. Molly, please proceed with pot number 3, please. And Stephen, if you could draw out the first club, please.
Number 24.
24 is Queen of the South, now under the guidance of Peter Murphy, and they will go into pot in Group A.
Number 18.
Number 18 is Falkirk, of course, outstanding season under John McGlynn, and they are in Group B.
Number 23.
23 is Kelty Hearts. They will join Hibernian and Queen's Park in Group C.
Number 17.
17 is Arbroath, of course relegated from the Championship, and they will take on Dundee and Inverness Caledonian Thistle in Group D.
Number 22.
22 is Cove Rangers, Paul Hartley's side, into Group E there, along with Livingston.
Number 20.
Number 20 is Alloa Athletic, third in League One last season, and they are in Group F, along with St Johnstone and Greenock.
Number 21.
21 is Montrose, and they will go into Group G along with Motherwell and Partick Thistle. And the final team out of pot number 3
Number 19.
is Hamilton Academical, promoted through the playoffs back in the Championship, and they are in Group H. So Molly, if we could move on with pot number 4, please. And Stephen, if you could pick out the first team, please, which will go into Group A.
Number 31.
31 is Dumbarton, Stephen Farrell's side, promoted to League One, and they are in Group A.
Number 28.
That's Stenhousemuir, also promoted as champions up to League One, first ever league title, and they are in Group B.
Number 29.
29 is Peterhead, and they will go into Group C with Hibernian.
Number 25.
Number 25, that's Annan Athletic. Willie Gibson now in charge there, and they go into Group D.
Number 30.
Number 30, that's the Spartans. So they are in Group E, along with the likes of Cove Rangers, Dunfermline and Livingston there.
Number 32.
32 is East Fife. 3-time League Cup winners. Dick Campbell's side are in Group F.
Number 27.
27 is Edinburgh City, and they will go into Group G. And going into Group H,
Number 26.
we have Stirling Albion, and they head into Group H with Ross County Wraith and Hamilton. Now for our final clubs in pot 5. Stephen, if you could pick the first one out, please, which, in keeping with the draw, will go into Group A.
Number 38.
Number 38, that is East Kilbride, Lowland League side, Mick Kennedy's side. They're going in to Group A along with the likes of Aberdeen and Airdrie.
Number 39.
39 is Buckie Thistle. The Highland League champions are in Group B, along with Dundee United, Ayr United, Falkirk and Stenhousemuir.
Number 34.
34 is Elgin City, and they are in there with Peterhead and Kelty, Queen's Park and Hibernian in Group C.
Number 35.
35 is Bonnyrigg Rose, and they are in Group D.
Number 33.
33 is Forfar Athletic, and they go into Group E. Just 3 clubs remaining.
Number 40.
40 is Brechin City, missed out on the Highland League on goal difference, and they go into Group F.
Number 36.
36 is Clyde, retained their SPFL status under Ian McCall, and they are in Group G, along with Ian McCall's former club, Partick Thistle.
And number 37.
And 37, the last team out, Stranraer, maintained their League 2 place with a playoff win over East Kilbride, and they are in Group H. So thank you very much to Stephen and to Molly for their help with the draw. And Stephen, you have to say, some great draws in there. And now these clubs have got an opportunity to get their planning done, haven't they? Well, they'll get the fixture dates very, very soon, and they'll know exactly who they're playing when.
But also importantly for supporters, planning their away days. Maybe some clubs haven't been to a certain stadium or a certain ground before, so we can start to plan it out for them without jumping into what club stands out or what draw stands out. The Stephen Craig and Derby people will talk about, Partick Thistle, Motherwell, my 2 old clubs, so I think that will be a nice clash. And of course East Kilbride, Aberdeen. I mean, you couldn't get 2 clubs further apart just because East Kilbride are trying to get themselves into the league. Aberdeen, of course, with rich history, not just in Scottish football, but lots of excitement among supporters, players and managers.
Absolutely. Well, there you can see a reminder of the groups on your screen just now. That does conclude the draw. Thanks again to Stephen and to Molly. Fixtures and TV selections will be confirmed by the SPFL in due course, with ties to be played. You can see there on your screen. 5 match days beginning on the weekend of July 13th and 14th.